So what was your reaction to the way everything unfolded last night, Nick Wright?
Oh, good morning, everybody. My dear friends, Chris, Kevin, and Jenna. It is such a glorious Monday morning, and there is nothing more perfect than the best football weekend we have ever seen, because that's what this weekend was, being punctuated by the best football player we have ever seen.
See, here we go.
Winning the day.
See, here we go.
Oh, is he the most accomplished? No. Is he his all-time quarterback rankings? Take all those, crumple them up, and throw them in the trash. I don't want to actually crumple this up because I'm going to frame it and hang it on my wall after the show. Because everybody knows this. There is not a person watching this show, not one, that if your life were on the line and you were asked, you can have any quarterback in NFL history for one game, one drive, one throw. Who you taking? The answer from everyone, from the Casey Wolfe, the Chiefs mascot, to Gisele Bundchen, is Patrick bleeping Mahomes. And I am not here to gloat because Broussard has been as confident in the Chiefs as me this year.
Not you.
Wilds finally, begrudgingly, came around last week. Jenna, even though you might not know what she pulls for me, she cares about me. I'm not here to gloat. These are all my friends and family here. However, folks on other shows, folks on other platforms, folks who write their fancy rankings on their algorithms and the websites of the world, to all of you, either apologies or resignations for your Mahomes takes. Those are the options.
Yikes.
You either have to leave the field or you have to come on television or on YouTube or on your website and say, I was very, very stupid. I was very, very wrong. Because that guy is here and everybody else is fighting for second place. Broussard, this is LeBron in his prime. There are no best player alive arguments. And as an added take, one other thing I never want to hear again. Oh, Aaron Rodgers, the best thrower of the football I've ever seen. Aaron Rodgers, the most talented quarterback. Mahomes could quit football today to go be a sneakerhead for the employee discount and has done more in this league than Aaron Rodgers could ever dream of. 13 seconds, way too much time. That's the story. Best football weekend was won by the best football player. What a day. What a day. I'm literally floating. I'm floating right now.
Well, look, Nick, I'm glad you gave me my props because I've been with the Chiefs all year, as have you. But people forget that because I pale in comparison to you when it comes to the Chiefs and my enthusiasm. But I want to address what you said because a lot of people are obviously going to just blow off, oh, Mahomes the best player ever. Not just the best player right now. You said the best player ever. And it's premature, okay? However, people were saying, and you said LeBron, I'm going to go one better, Michael Jordan. People were saying Michael Jordan was the greatest basketball player ever long before he won 6 rings. Right, in 1994, when they built that statue in front of United Center, it says the best there ever was, the best there ever will be. That was after 3 rings. Bobby Knight, coaching Michael Jordan in the Olympics in 1984, said he's the best basketball player I've ever seen. Obviously, Bobby Knight saw all the greats. So I'm not going to completely dismiss what you said. Obviously, when we talk GOAT, he has to win championships and all that. I will say this, Nick, I'm kind of with you in that years ago. I don't know if I said it before you or not. I said he's Jordan-esque. 3 or 4 years ago, I said this dude is Jordan-esque, and I said he's got GOAT potential on this show filling in as a host years ago. So I'm not mad at you for that. And I'll compare him.
Why do you think he got the job?
In that,
I remember. That moment, Broussard, I was like, he's our guy. He's our guy. Go ahead, sorry, as you were.
Well, no, I hear you. Think about who you would put in that argument, at least in modern football. Now, I will say this, Nick. I think a lot of people, if you said, give me one last drive, I got 13 seconds left, give me one quarterback, a lot of people would say Tom Brady. So if you say Tom Brady or Joe Montana, oh, yeah, I do. Say Tom Brady or Joe Montana, what Mahomes has over them is the athleticism. And obviously because of the era, his numbers will crush theirs. Then you go to Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Dan Marino. Well, Mahomes has been, you said it, he's already shown he is more clutch and shows up in the big moments in ways that, quite honestly, none of those three have. But before going into his last year at 38 years old, Peyton Manning was 11-13 in the playoffs with one Super Bowl. He won it his last year when he was a shell of himself. But there's that. Aaron Rodgers, 7-9 in the playoffs since he won the Super Bowl 11 years ago. And Dan Marino was 8-10 in the playoffs. All right, Patrick Mahomes is 7-2 and not a bad game yet. And so, Wilds, I don't think, Nick, I'm not going to co-sign it, but I'm not going to condemn it because it's a little early, but I'm not crushing him for what he said about Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm not going to condemn it because today is basically Nick's birthday, and I'm going to give him all his flowers and a big piece of cake and let him do his thing. And I'm going to be on your side with just a little twist, bad coaching is the accomplice of every great comeback. And Sean McDermott, you are also responsible for Nick Wright's rant here. If Patrick Mahomes robbed the bank, Sean McDermott's in the getaway car. Like, come on, Patrick, we can do this together. Looking like Ryan Gosling in Drive. Sean McDermott, what are you doing? Guys, you had your chance. Can we show the Ben Volin tweet? Can we show the tweet here? Yeah. The Chiefs tried to change the rules for you. The Chiefs' proposal to change overtime rules has officially died this morning. This is 2019. Bills didn't vote for it. So you know what? You had your chance to stop the Chiefs. You had your chance to have a squib kick. You had your chance 2 years ago to change the rules. You didn't do it. So congratulations, Nick. I am throwing away all of the idea of changing the rules. I'm giving you and Patrick Mahomes your flowers.
Okay, all right. Very quickly in response to that, then something on Mahomes. First of all, you're absolutely right, Wilds, because the only reason Mahomes hasn't been to 4 straight Super Bowls is because he never touched the ball in that AFC Championship game. The Chiefs said change the rules. Everyone voted against it. There is one way to fix overtime if you really want to do it. The Ravens proposed it. Every parent in America can relate to this. It's the football version of I cut, you choose, which is in overtime, the one team picks where the possession will start, and the other team then picks if they want the ball or want to play defense. It is game theory that demands the most fair outcome. That's first point. Second point, I disagree with you on the squib kick. Because the squib kick, people act like that's an automatic. You can mess it up and all of a sudden the Chiefs have the ball at the 40 with no time going off because you threw it out, kicked it out of bounds.
Well, don't mess it up.
The problem is they foolishly thought 13 seconds was not enough time. However, here's the problem.
Right.
It's always enough time. Mahomes always has enough time. Just quickly, since he's been in the playoffs, the one loss before the Super Bowl, Brady left him 39 seconds, and he got in field goal range with 10 seconds to spare. The next time he played a playoff game, he was down 24-0 with 10 minutes left in the first half and had a lead at halftime. The next playoff game, he was down 17-7 with 6 minutes left in the half and had a lead at halftime. The next time he played a playoff game, he was down 20-10 midway through the fourth quarter in the Super Bowl and won by 11. It's always enough time for Patrick Mahomes. And I understand Broussard said some people would take Brady. Wilds like, oh, you think? Hey, Wilds, I know you've, memory hold it, but Tom Brady, to complete the perfect season, down 3, the Giants left him 39 seconds. And you know what he did with it?
Okay.
Went backwards 10 yards. So it happened. I'd like to see it happen to Mahomes once.
It's a rough day for
before
Brady.
we say anyone could ever do it better. Once you give that guy the ball within a score, you lose. Sorry, you lose.
Here's the thing, Nick. He's got to follow this up with the Super Bowl. Period. All this will be way premature. He's got to follow.
Next 4?
This year.
How many are we winning?
This year. He's got to win this. Well, I don't want to get into GOAT talk,
They won
but
it
he's
last
got
night.
to win this year.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.